Welcome to the motherfucking climax zone. There go the theme music. How about that? Thank y'all. Come on in. We'll give y'all time to come on in. It's one of them days. Y'all see me in my bed. This is where I'm at. This is what it is. I have my wonderful, down ass, ride or die co-host, Miss Hope Deasy. How you doing today, Hope?
I am doing well.
I had so much fun last Saturday, though. I will admit that. I
Me
can't
too.
promise go into 2 hours today. I don't know if I got 2 hours in me today.
All right.
But baby, we showed the hell out last Saturday. After party and all.
I didn't even expect it was gonna go down like that, but hey, you never know in the climax zone.
You never know.
You never know what you're gonna get over here.
Um, Before we get to that main one though, I had saw another one and I had texted to myself. And I haven't even read it yet, so it'll be fresh for both of us. So the person that posted said they copied it from another group. Um, my husband is mourning his dead mistress. 3 months ago, the woman who was having an affair with my husband died suddenly from an accident. I found out about the affair only 2 days after her funeral. I thought she was simply a coworker, and I was wondering why my husband was so disturbed and emotional. He quit his job, saying it was too traumatic to go to work. She was in the early weeks of pregnancy when she died, and my husband doesn't know whether he or her husband was the father. So, on top of everything, he's also grieving for a baby, which may or may not have been his. I find it extremely difficult to be emotionally supportive when he wakes up at 3 a.m. crying and trembling. Yet I don't have the heart to yell at him like I want to. He says she's dead, so there's no reason for me to feel jealous or threatened at my understanding as he grieves. We've barely talked these last weeks because I don't know how to respond to my husband when he cries and says he misses her and wishes she were here. Then also how much he loves me and that he never intended to leave me. I asked him to visit a marriage therapist together, and he said he's not ready to work on our marriage and thinks he needs to see a grief therapist instead. Do I need to give him time to mourn the loss of his mistress, or should I demand he focus on our marriage?
Option three, leave. Because first of all, why is you sleeping with somebody else and we whole ass married?
That's a lot going on.
And second of all, I cannot sympathize with you if I'm not sad that the bitch you was out here fucking with is dead. I can't pretend to be sad about no shit like that. I'm sorry, I'm not sad.
That's a
That's what
lot
your
going.
dumb ass get.
Your side chick that may or may not be pregnant was pregnant by you or her husband died in an accident, and you are distraught. You say you had no intentions of leaving, but you are grieving extremely hard over someone you wasn't gonna leave me for.
And all this shit is it's all brand new at the same time for the wife because like
Right? I found out you were cheating. I found out you maybe had a baby on the way.
and then now I have to suffer through you more like I have to suffer through your suffering and
Nigga,
I'm
even
already suffering now after all I done found out. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm sorry.
even was mourning or grieving, you gonna have to hide that shit or something, cause god damn. I don't know if I can take that either. I mean, don't get me wrong, love is a great, powerful thing. I believe.
It ain't that
Okay,
damn powerful.
so I supposed to feel better because she dead and you ain't gonna cheat on her no more. But what happened with the next bitch that you decide to get that don't die and you do get her pregnant? Yeah, that's a I should have been professional today, huh? Sat in front of my backdrop. Thought about it. Y'all know I love y'all. But yeah, that's a lot. That was deep when I saw it on Facebook, and I thought that I would bring that here today. So let's go to the one.
Well, ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way,
Right.
boy.
That's crazy. So you want to read it, or you want me to just read the whole thing? How you want to do this?
You're gonna have to read it because I can't look at it without clicking on.
Okay, so what I'm about to read y'all is a conversation between two friends. Um,
I know the conversation has gone around before, so some people may find it familiar, but whenever you're ready.
right. Okay, so the the friend's name is Bianca, the one who's texting, and the person phone she texting is, I guess, Shar. I don't know. Anyway, so Bianca texts Shar and says, "So, are those tweets about me?" Shar says, "What tweets do you speak of?" Bianca says, "You know which ones. The ones about you telling your friend good news and they not happy for you or some shit like that." Shar says, "I mean, if the shoe fits, Bianca." "That's really shady, Shar, but I guess." So then Shar says, "I mean, you told me I shouldn't jump into it that fast. I have the skills, I work hard, and the offer is sitting on in my lap. Like, what am I waiting on? LOL." Bianca goes to say, "Me, like a real friend should." Shar says, "Girl, hold up, what?" Bianca says, "Don't get me wrong, I'm happy for you, but I feel like with me still getting shit together, getting a car soon, and all that, you will wait a bit so we can both be put on."
Can we just pause that right there real fast? Because I
Yeah.
just want to say that when somebody says, anything they say before they say the word but, whatever they said before don't mean a damn thing. Carry on, friend.
She said, "Don't get me wrong, I'm happy for you, but I feel like with me still getting shit together, getting a car soon and all that, you will wait a bit so we can both be put on. You went and did side jobs without me to pay for your car and new apartment, and I don't think that's cool, but do your thing, Mom." Shar said, "Bianca, I told you about the side jobs. You ain't want to be a waitress. You ain't want to work at a nursing home. You didn't want to work in customer service because not a people person. What the fuck did you want me to do?" Bianca said, "Pick something that we both agree on." I'm sorry. She said, "Pick something that we both could agree on doing." That's what I would have done. Like, you good with people, so yeah, you gonna do well as a waitress. You got nursing skills, so of course a nursing home works for you. And you friendly, so customer service is easy. You did all three jobs the whole summer, and I feel like you purposely left me behind. This bitch is pathetic. So Shar said, "You really blowing me right now. I work hard. You know this. I sacrifice a lot of sleep, family time, as well as personal time. So I'm not trying to hear that shit. I work hard and pray even harder. And you will not try to make me feel guilty over the blessings God have placed in front of me because of it. You can go, childhood friend or not. You can go and don't have your mama calling me either, because I'm going to tell her exactly what the fuck I just told." So then Bianca says, "That's fine, Shar. Do what you do. But I guess there isn't really as much loyalty between us as I thought. To be honest, I feel like you try to outshine me all the time anyway. That's why you keep yourself so busy. You don't ever just want to chill. You act like you running out of time to accomplish shit. And it's been like that since we graduated high school. Like, you do the most on purpose. Maybe that's why you don't have a man, because you be doing too much. But I still wish you the best. It's all love." Whew. Let that marinate.
So I feel like a lot of times you have people that claim to be your friend and claim they love you so much, but they don't want you to do better, and they're not. And like a lot of people will look at you and be inspired by you, but it don't be inspiration, it be envy. You see what I mean? Like people say, "Oh, she works so hard. I should be like that." But people don't want to apply themselves. Like that's wild. Go ahead, friend, because I got a lot more. I got a lot more to say about that. You can go ahead.
Girl, Pat, so you already know how this whole conversation works for me, as I for you. Of course, people want you to do well and not better than them. Of course, people want to put a limit on your achievement and your success if it feels like you're getting too much shine or too much attention, and they're not equipped or allowing themselves to be equipped to do as you do. Of course, the world is full of energy suckers that admire you from a distance, but would rather suck your energy instead of learning what you do and follow lead or follow. You know what I'm saying? Follow your steps and work as hard as you so they can sit back on accomplishments too. Ain't nobody finna hand feed no motherfucker walking around this day and age. I'm going on 43. And I can honestly say I ain't never seen nobody hand fed. Hell, both my biological parents were so fucking uncut and straight to the point. I ain't never been Willy Wonka sugar coated about shit. And to be honest, I have worked hella hard to not be so uncut with my own child because I don't sugarcoat anything. I say what I mean and I mean what I say. Who's at my front door, y'all? Y'all gonna have to bear with me because somebody is actually at my front door. So carry on. I'll be right back home.
Well, I guess I can use this break to talk about the astrology forecast. We are in the foreshadow of Mercury retrograde. Mercury is set to go retrograde September 26th. So that means you can expect technical issues, probably uh, wireless communication issues among your peers and in your family and your relationship. Um,
All right, I was gonna go off.
Anything that's been an issue for you lately is probably going to bring us up to the surface. Back to you, Climax.
I'm sorry, it was a whole delivery. I was gonna go off on whoever it was because I thought somebody was actually popping up and I
No,
don't
it's
be
okay.
popping.
It's okay. I had a little astrology forecast to do that was only like a minute, so you're good.
But yeah, no, it's like I'm working on bettering myself because of the way I was raised. I don't sugarcoat shit with lyric.
Right.
That's what I meant. That's what life is about. Because like I tell her all the time, outside of this home, nobody is obligated to do a fucking thing for you.
Right.
They're not obligated to love you, care about you, or protect you. So therefore, if I give it to you like it is, you won't walk out that door and when you get slapped in the face by life, you won't say, well, mama, why you didn't tell me life was like this? Because those are the type of friends that are sitting in the cut, waiting and watching and seeing.
Mm-hmm.
I remember, and like I said, even though I don't really fuck with her, I remember my mom telling me when I was in between elementary and middle school, when she married my stepdad, him being military, I had all the little gold chains, all the little military, the little high tech boots, the bubble coats, anything you name, I had it. And she said I came home one day and told her, and I was always getting good grades in school. She said I came home and told her I'd rather dumb myself down than keep getting picked on. Because I guess I was getting picked on for being smart or whatever, being good grades, and people thought I was all that. And it resonated with me because and y'all know I'm real transparent. Just like the episode with the insect that I was telling you about happened a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I can remember times in my life of me being such a good friend. It's when I was still in my condition time. But I can remember numerous of people in my life because I was such a good person that I would dumb myself down or slow myself down so you would feel better about yourself. I had surpassed you and I was doing that you had no idea how to do, but I would dumb myself down just so you wouldn't feel so fucking lonely at the motherfucking bottom. And it happens. This conversation reminds me of one of them people that want you to dumb yourself down to, like she said, till she catch up. So, bitch, I gotta put my life on you, get your shit together. But we got this. We walk the same path of life.
And that's another thing is that how can you be upset because a person is going for what they want? That's your friend. You should be wanting to cheer them on. If that's not what you want, then you need to figure out what you want. Can't nobody do it for you. Like,
we talked about the other day how you can tell when somebody is affected because it's always, oh, how that little business doing? Oh, girl, how your little relationship going? How you and your little man doing, girl? Them hater vibes. And anything I tell people all the time, I don't tell people no more, but I peep it all the time. Anything that's put in a joking mode, but in that joking mode is something that's not really separated. Like I said, when you add little to something, anything, and you throw a joke in it. No, bitch, you mean that. But it's cool.
Right. And it'd be the condescending. Be the condescending for me.
One of my biggest pet peeves. Oh, Jesus. Besides repeating myself, is when a motherfucker say, you tripping, girl. Calm down. If a motherfucker would be in front of me and say some shit like that, I can guarantee you gonna get popped. I'm going on 43 motherfucking years old. Don't tell me to calm down. Tell your kids to calm down. Don't tell me to calm down because it's real deal Holyfield and you don't like what a motherfucker says. So now you, just calm down. And now fuck that because I wouldn't have calmed up if you wouldn't have said what the. So now you gonna let me ride this shit out and you gonna sit right there and listen until I calm down.
Not calm up.
I wouldn't have calmed up.
Don't let him get calmed up now.
Hey, now you're gonna wait for me to calm down. Oh. I wonder is the thing working in the chat because I did send it to the Joneses. Do you see it in the are you able to see it in the chat?
Yes.
Wonderful.
They haven't seen it.
Wonderful. Because I would love their input on this.
But you know they got them killing too.
Yeah. It's fine. They'll see it when they see it. But yes, people being condescending. That is a. And I tell motherfucker, call me crazy, call me what you want to do. I have a whole list of triggers. Triggers turn into boundaries. And we talked about this a little last time, but I'm going to bring it up again for good reason. Triggers and boundaries. My boundaries are in place so you do not trigger me. When you cross the boundary and you hit a trigger, I'm going to pop off. But if you would have followed the boundaries in place and respected those boundaries, you want to see me pop off. So if I pop off, you don't have any right to be like, oh, why you acting crazy or why you do? Let's see, 1 + 1 is 2. You did not read the warning label that was given to you in the beginning of this. Friend, foe, relationship, potential relationship, man, woman, cat, dog, child, baby. I don't care. If I tell you, okay, let's not do that because I don't really like that. Can you just, that kind of makes me uncomfortable. That's a trigger for me. Let's not do that. That is the nice side of me. What I just told Pat, like Pat said himself, I am mean. Yes. I don't deny this shit. But I'm only mean. I only come off mean to motherfuckers who don't know me.
And and it's not like you go out of your way to be that way either. If you don't like somebody, you just don't like somebody. I mean, and it's always a vibe. Like I
didn't tell you I don't like you.
People don't realize that they give off vibes.
If you're in a group setting with us, I'm just gonna say that much. and I don't like you because of your vibes, I'm not gonna come out and just say, hey, excuse me, ma'am, hey, I don't like you. No, in return, I may be kind of standoffish or not interact with you. That is my right to not interact with you. I don't know you, you don't know me. First
It's
impressions of
probably
everything.
safer that way, to tell the truth.
First impressions of everything. The difference between me and them is I got powers. I can read your vibe. I know what your intentions are. So
Right.
if I'm extra quiet and you trying super fucking hard to be extra, and I'm still ignoring your actions and talking to my friends, but then when you try hard, prime example, you know, I'm not gonna go too far. But when you try hard and you be in the chat, I like, bitch, you crazy. Let's slow down on them bitches, cause we not there.
Right. It,
You are outsider. These motherfuckers right here can call me the bitches. I don't know you, sir, son, she, male. I don't.
her son, she.
I don't. So in return, instead of crying like a bitch, you should have just kept talking to the people that you felt comfortable talking to. Cause see, this Pisces don't do victims. I don't play victim. I know what a real fucking victim is. So the play on sympathy and play all that crybaby shit in front of my face, and then the snap of a finger when the camera go off, you big Billy badass.
Want to cry.
I'm not mean. I'm not a bully. I don't wake up every day because I don't wake up thinking about nobody but lyric. But I don't wake up every day with an agenda to come and make somebody's life a living hell. To know me is to actually love me. I'm really a loving kind of person. I love hard as the Pisces. I love my friends. I ride or die for my friends. But it is a certain thing as you can't sit with me.
Yep. It
You
sure the fuck is.
just gotta be grown enough to accept that shit and move the fuck around. Like, what you gonna do? Make me like you? You can't make me like you. Oh, demon ass vibe.
Some people, I mean, hey, they out
They
there.
they try to go to the extreme. They try. But hey, what's done in the dark always comes to the light, baby. No. We also said we was gonna talk about what we was gonna talk about? Availability. Because we missed it because you wasn't here. So available, what was it? Availability versus
My free time.
availability. Yes. I answered it last time, so you tell them what your definition of for that.
Oh, just because I have some free time don't mean I'm available. Because what if I wanna spend me time doing me shit? Like, what if I have other things that I need to do? Like, I can't. Some people require like a lot of attention, and I'm just.
Ooh, speak on it. Speak on it, girl.
I
Speak
don't
on it.
have it to give.
That's that babysitting type shit.
Right. I don't. Mm-mm. Better,
Sometimes you just
better call your mama because you cannot
not call your mama.
call your damn mama.
Sometimes you just be need your impasse friend.
I ain't
So let me
got time to be raising other people's children. You better get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Hope Diesel. I gotta tell you, you really changed my goddamn mood. You done made me. Now you sit the vibes to it. Woo! That bitch
Oh, it's
mode was
kicking in. Good.
on, baby. It was on and in effect. Here now. Yeah, this is a real live podcast. Let me get my shit together. But yes, that availability versus free time is some real shit. Because me personally, my time is very valuable. And I'm very selfish with my time.
I agree with that.
You will not steal my energy at all.
because I'm just getting to a place where I can map out the way my day to day is supposed to go after this crazy ass year and a half long pandemic we done been in so far. I went through so many changes between last year and this year. So shout out to me for that.
Man, let me tell you. So talk about this goddamn retrograde.
Oh, I already did. I gave the people a little forecast while you was answering the delivery, but
I need it.
okay. So Mercury is the planet of communication mostly. And so, you know, it's whenever it starts spinning backwards, we have a lot of communication issues. Like a lot of times it'd be communication issues, problems with your Wi-Fi, problems with your cell signal. Your phone might glitch out. You might end up having to get an update, and the update might mess up your phone. You know,
Hold
like
up.
that.
You know I've been actually dealing with that shit. Like
Well,
literally,
we're in the foreshadow right now. It's not Mercury not supposed to really go retrograde until the 26th, I want to say. But
okay, because
the
I just
foreshadow is when that stuff starts, really
I,
kicking in.
I just tried to post some on somebody's page because they were looking for some they were looking for some customized t-shirts. And I tried to post a picture on that bitch and it wouldn't let me. That almost frustrated me too. That's also why I came up in this bitch. Feeling like I was feeling look, don't fuck with my money. But I was able to send her the website, so it's cool.
A friend of mine was trying to be funny, and he was like, can we petition to have Mercury stop doing that? And I was like,
Baby.
Mercury knows. They
You
just
wanna say,
don't give a damn.
you wanna say hello to the Shady Boots? That is my
Hey,
child.
Lyric,
Baby, it was a whole
to high and by.
yeah, that is me. Proud. I be
Said,
so
no, ma'am.
I be so fucking proud. Both parents will get mad at their kid, but it be a moment for me because it be like that's all me right there. One
Look,
thing I am not worried or concerned about is how that child gonna handle somebody when they step. And I don't necessarily just mean whooping their ass, which I mean that's in her too, but just her response. Okay, I'll talk about that later though. Finish your astrology. I'm sorry.
oh, what? Oh, where was we? Mercury. Okay.
Yeah,
But
the
I was
Wi-Fi.
like, yeah, so Mercury knows that we don't like this stuff and it don't give a damn. So we kind of just, and it happens about every 3 months for about, I'm not an astrologer. I'm still learning, but I want to say it happens for like six
Girl,
weeks
stop.
at a time,
Don't stop playing.
like
you
four to
not a
6 weeks at a time.
you not a what?
An astrologer
Says who?
or an astronomer.
Says who?
I'm still learning. Okay, I'm an astrology student rather.
Either way it goes, you know some shit. Hell, you know some shit.
But and something exciting that's happening is Pluto is supposed to return in February for the first time that it was here. The last time Pluto was in our same orbit, I guess, or same vicinity in
Mm-hmm.
the galaxy was when the Declaration of Independence was signed, 1776 was the last time.
Is it gonna do some good shit? Cause I don't need it coming up in February shaking up shit. Cause that's all me, baby.
Well, if you do your research on it, it said that's why we have a lot of this social unrest going on. And anytime Pluto has ever made its return through an empire or anything like that, it has always been, destruction or, rebuilding or both. The Roman Empire fell and was born during a Pluto return, but it was two Pluto returns after that it fell, because the Roman Empire lasted a really long time.
Okay.
But people are saying it's supposed to come February 22nd. It's actually supposed to come February 20th. So,
That's too. Ah, not February 20th, not on the birthday. I don't
yes,
like doing it belly. Not I don't like that. I don't
the
like that one.
actual date is February the 20th. That's a good thing. I want to say it's a good thing. We're going to put that out there. We're manifesting that it's a good thing.
I hope it's a good thing, friend.
Well, because, people becoming woke these days, however they want to call themselves, being woke. So,
Well, Christy Dust is out.
right.
Be fully woke. Well, friend, I kind of feel bad because I know you're not over there drinking, but
Oh, go ahead. I'm fine.
you know, I'm about to show you the finished product later. Oh no, I showed it to you. Let these people see this pretty
Yeah,
ass
I love it.
pyramid. I'm still not big on red,
I love the red. I don't know why. I just
green, and
love it.
stands out more on
But
the.
the green, yeah, it's because the green is darker.
Yeah. Hold
So,
on.
so the green makes the white pop a little more because the red is so bright, I guess.
Oh, shout out to feminine. Okay, hold on. Where you at? Where you at?
One
I said
manifest.
the invite is in the chat, man. Come on when you get ready. That man said shot time, shot time. I'm on it. Oh, so friend, do you got BET Plus?
BET Plus. I don't even have Disney Plus. I got Cricket sent me HBO Max for free. That's on my plan now.
Honey, find you a way to. I think it's $9.99. I don't care. But all the Queen's men is he said. Okay, bro, take your time. All the Queen's men. Let me tell y'all this. They got all 10 episodes already there, and I sat there and I binge watched all them. Honey, it's the it's the men's version. It's the female's version of the Pink. I don't know if you heard about the Pink, but all these male strippers. And Eva Garcelle is the madam of all these male strippers. And they in this strip club. And BT clearly gives no fucks. So they were showing all kinds of pain and girl, yeah, pain. And my
Wow.
they had a big girl. It was her birthday. And she had a tiara on and she had just got divorced, baby. And woo, that nigga, it went off with him juggling her goddamn ass. You ain't see them a big old tickle bitties. And yeah. Yeah. Shout out to BT. Shout out to Tyler Perry. Shout out to Christian Keys, who
Let me
does
find
show about his book. I think they said Love Affair. I don't want to mess it up. But if y'all ladies have not watched all the Queen's Men, whew, and you need to use some relaxation time and some entertainment, throw your money at the TV and then pick it back up. Yeah, it's the ladies' night situation. Another chocolate city, but chocolate city. Yeah, yeah, that was nice.
it.
Yes, honey. I'm trying to see what else is celeb news. I also like the movie Respect with J Hud.
What's
That
that
was
on?
well, I got the Fire Stick, so I hook them things up. Whenever you get ready, let me know. I need to put those on my website too.
I got a Fire Stick too. I just be watching the Chromecast.
Okay, no. Well, tonight I'm gonna send you the link to set up your free movie, your free cinema.
Okay.
You get all you get all the shows. You may probably be able to find all the Queen's Men on there. You get all the shows, all the movies. So yeah, Respect is a movie about Anita Baker, and Jennifer Hudson played it. And the little girl that played Jennifer, the smaller Aretha Franklin. So it's crazy because I remember seeing her a few years back, and her favorite singer was Patti LaBelle, and she went on the Steve Harvey show, and she was singing Patti LaBelle. The little girl can sing her face off. And Patti LaBelle walked from the behind, and she saw Patti LaBelle, and she was just so happy. You never in a million years would have thought this girl was. I knew she was gonna probably be in the music, but I would have never. I didn't know she was gonna be in movies. And they grabbed that baby and put that baby in that movie, and she sung her butt off, man. I love to see, long as they protect her.
Right.
It's cool. I love to see kids make it like that, man. I love it. Trying to see. Now, Candyman, I'm gonna have to try it again. Maybe I'll try it again tonight. I don't know what it is. Every time I put on the new Candyman movie, I fall asleep.
They say it's not as scary as the original one. And I can say I believe it. I haven't seen it myself yet, but I can believe it. Cause I remember watching Candyman when I was a little kid, and that shit scared the hell out of me.
Hell yeah, because before I watched the original one, sometimes you look at them streams, it'll take you back to the old ones. So
I couldn't even see a bee flying around because I would think, oh my God, Candyman gonna get me.
As I was trying to find the stream to the new movie, it took me through, I think, 1, 2, and 3. So I'm so shook after watching these 3. I'm like, okay, let me go and watch this new one. And it just, I can't even tell you anything about it.
Is it not giving what it's supposed to have gave?
I don't even know what the fuck it was supposed to give. I was trying to give it a chance because, okay, Jason Peele, he directed Get Out, and I like him as a director. Jordan Peele, I'm sorry.
Jordan,
I like
yeah.
him. So I'm like, yes, definitely. I want to see what he got because he got some good stuff. And I'm not saying it's not good. I'm gonna try again tonight, and maybe we can talk about it next time. I don't know what fall asleep. I don't smoke nothing but sativa. Sativa's up, so I don't know. I'm gonna try it again. But I tell you this, for those that's already watching, I'm gonna tell you where I fall asleep at. I fall asleep when he's in the elevator. Cause the myth of see, that's another thing too. The Candyman they talking about is a man that gave candy out with raisins in it. You know what I'm saying? You see how you take away from the whole.
Yeah. Why did you screw it up? See, okay, so now I can see why people are saying stop fucking with black people movies.
So in the elevator, he looked down. There's a piece of candy on there. He picked it up to look at it, and he cut his finger through the plastic because there's a razor. Then I guess blood is dropping down, and he looked up, and the Candyman person is there. And then I fall asleep. Look,
I don't know,
and then she nuts. I fell asleep. That's where it got made me sleepy. Maybe I should be a movie critic. Because I'm telling you, I be talking kids about this bullshit like this. But I'm not going to write it all the way off. I'm not going to write it off.
Holla at us.
I'm going to try it again. This will be the 3rd time. But I'm going to try it again tonight. Open mind.
We should do that. We should do that. Like one night out of the month, host like a movie night and watch like the new movies that come out so the viewers can watch it with us.
And I used to do it just on my regular Facebook Live. So yeah, definitely. What I would probably do is that particular podcast I won't stream on YouTube because the way my podcast is right now, we're streaming on both my Facebook pages and YouTube. So that's why I don't do the normal like I used to do with the music unless it's mine because YouTube won't let you play certain shit. YouTube, I learned from these other podcasters or bloggers or whatever. You can't use the RAPE word. You have to say R. Like it's certain things you have to say, which is crazy. I'm trying to see what else is going on.
That child there.
I see Beyonce online during her birthday.
Who?
Happy birthday, Beyonce from the climax.
Happy birthday.
Her birthday was, I don't think it's today. I think it was a couple of days ago. I want to say it was 11. Let me look this shit up. Beyonce birthday. But they still got there. Oh, my bad. Oh, they gonna just take over the whole goddamn month then. Never mind. Her goddamn birthday was September the 4th. But happy birthday. I love that mule. Oh, I love that. That is so. I need some mules. I need some fucking cups. The mules, yes. Moscow mule cups. I like those. That's better than look. I hope Pat see. Look, hold that shit up so Pat can see. That nigga said chili sauce. Hold that shit up so he can see.
It is it. It changes
Yeah,
color.
I love those colors. I got a teapot that color. I like those fluorescent colors.
I got somebody that I got that from I it I ain't gonna say I took it. I'm gonna just call it reparations hell.
Oh Lord, not reparation.
Yeah, cause fuck the bitch I got it from. Every time I drink out that cup, I think fuck you, bitch.
Not reparations. Let me see. Hold on.
Who else birthday is it? Happy birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday to everybody celebrating one.
All right,
I hope y'all in here sipping. If y'all,
and
I know
happy
y'all.
anniversaries and happy gonna be holiday season.
Oh, it is, and I've been waiting. I've been waiting. I'm ready to
Oh, I guess it is already holiday season, ain't it? Cause it's after Labor Day.
I mean, the next thing coming up is what, Halloween
Mm-hmm.
Fall Festival. This is a good topic. I posted this the other day. It says, "Don't help me if you have to tell everybody you help me."
Oh, I got a story about that one. You go ahead.
No, you go first.
Okay, so I have this friend, my best friend actually, and she had her husband's grandfather had passed away, and they were living with him and taking care of him. Well, you know, sometimes in the family, the children don't really want to come around unless they want something. And well, after the old man died, the children had, you know, came and try to take what they want and ended up, you know, filing for eviction of the property. So my friend and her family who was living at the property at the time had been displaced. Um, well, they were needing like starter furniture and stuff because all the furniture they had belonged to the old man, so they couldn't take it when they left. So this girl gave them like a kitchen. She gave them a kitchen table with the chairs and everything, and I think she gave them like a few more small appliances like a microwave and stuff. But she had posted a picture of her kids sitting at the table eating dinner, like her family getting ready to sit down and eat dinner. And the girl that gave it to her commented on the picture and was like, I hope y'all are enjoying the table I gave y'all. And I just really like that really bothered me. So I unfriended the girl on there and I was like, that's so rude. Like, why would you say that? And I told her to delete that comment because everybody didn't need to know that. You know, like if you was to give somebody something, you don't have to tell the whole world that you gave somebody something like that's that can be embarrassing, and like people, you don't never know what somebody's going through, and like just because if you do somebody a favor, do it out of the kindness of your heart, not just so you can turn around and tell everybody, oh, I did this, this, and this for them people, because that's just that's foul to me. Go ahead, sis.
I know somebody I was born to that does this bullshit OD time. A motherfucker called me one day and said they was just out. Ooh, I'm over here at JC Penney's. Ooh, I see this dress that looks so pretty on Lyric. Can I get it for her? Sure. You're her grandma. You don't have to ask me if you want to get her something. I don't care. Okay, yeah, she gonna love this. She gonna love this. Came, dropped it off. Not even 5 minutes later, I get a phone call asking me, everything okay? From another person. I'm like, yeah, what's up? Oh, I was so and so had to get Lyric address because she had no. I know the fuck you did not. Just go and tell somebody that my baby was in need. If anybody know anything about me, fuck Climax. I'm talking about Tanita Latoya Brown. She gonna get before I have. So
Right.
to make it seem like she was down and out. I don't like people like that. I don't. That shit. And truth be told, for me, I don't even. I side eye people that video themselves giving homeless people shit.
Right.
I don't like that. I'm not a Bible thumper, but truth be told, they say when same way you pray and talk to him in private, he bless you in private. You don't have to blow a trumpet and make noise and let it, hey, I'm feeding the homeless. Look at me. Hey, that's not
Right.
you're not blessing that person. What you're doing is embarrassing them. And what a lot of people, and I ain't even trying to bust nobody bubbles, but if them homeless people was really aware, that's some really illegal shit. Like you can't post somebody on your social media without them not know. Like you can't do that. You out there, here go, hold up, let's go live. Here go the food, and here go $5. What the fuck you want them to say? What you want them to look in the camera and say thank you? Like what the fuck? That shit
Yeah,
is
no, that's
that is so embarrassing. A lot of people in hard ass places and trying to find their way out, they don't need the world. A lot of people got pride. A lot of people got pride. Because I ain't gonna lie. Now, I've been in situations. I remember when I was dating my deadbeat. Hell, I was pregnant with Lyra probably about 6, 7 months old. I was 7 months pregnant with her. And I ain't gonna never say I wasn't privy to somewhere to go, but it was my ride or die mentality and riding for the person I was with. So again, I dumbed myself down. You didn't have nowhere to go, so we ain't got nowhere to go. So I'm literally walking out here with you, knowing all I gotta do is make a phone call and I'm good. But you not
right.
gonna
I ain't been
do
there
it because
before, and that's a
right,
dumbass thing to do.
whether it's my parents or relatives, they gonna take me in. But they don't fuck with you, so they ain't gonna take you in. So my dumb ass rather stay out here, goddamn, in the cold with your ass, trying to show love. That was never
Right.
reciprocated. That's neither here nor there. But I'm just saying, I've had issues in relationships because guys I've dated before, one of their pet peeves with me was I will wait till the last minute to ask you for help. Like I will beat my head against every wall, every obstacle, try to figure this shit out by myself. And when I can't, I'm like, okay, well, can you help me with this? Well, when you need it? Well, actually, I needed it yesterday, and they probably gonna cut it. Man, you gotta stop waiting to the last minute to ask me. I mean, I really don't like asking people shit. Because
Right.
it ain't people in my life back then. Now I can say it's different, but back then, it ain't never been too many people in my life that did shit without strings attached.
Right. Without wanting to hold it over your head.
Nigga do something for you, next thing you know, you get a late call. You think automatically that's an automatic booty call because you did something for me. And that's why plus coming from the lifestyle of me being an ex-stripper, it's always, once a motherfucker find out you was a stripper, they swear up and down. That shit is forever. Huh. Jesus, people evolve. People walk away from shit. And when I walk away from shit, I just don't look back. Now, don't get me wrong, my conversation still costs. I'm still that bitch that can sell water to a whale and salt to a snail. That will never leave me. But I don't have to put on, I'm like Cardi B. I don't dance no more. I don't have to put on those stilettos and go shake my ass to get what I want. Because my personality is gonna get it. Plus my OnlyFans. But still, yeah. It's gonna give what it's supposed to give. Either way it goes.
Right.
Until God send me that husband. But then I think my husband gonna be cool as fuck too, though, because we both may get on now and have some fun.
And he will. And he will.
And I know me and you gonna be friends forever, but we are all, as couples, gonna laugh about this shit when Climax finally let a motherfucker capture her.
We are already laughing because I think you have found the capturer. Or he might have found you. Your ass. I feel like you done been captured. You just don't realize it yet.
What's that hotel motel? See, the light is not on.
No vacancy.
The light is off. I don't know. I'm an ordained minister. Maybe I need to go to school and get my therapist license next. Because I be trying to figure me out. Motherfuckers don't be understanding. Motherfuckers be thinking, like I said, a lot of stuff I say and do, unbeknownst to myself, I'm just unapologetically me. And I've had a lot of people that I really did care about, and they'll come back and tell me. I'm talking about friends, Climax Zone. I'm not talking about niggas. But I've had people come back in my life and be like, well, I remember that time when you did say, and I'll be like, who said that? I said that. Oh, Paula TT, I didn't mean it like that. You, and yeah, then I laughed just like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but damn, I said that. Damn, you must have did some fucked up shit. What you do? But I still have that mentality where I still have that kumbaya spirit. I want everybody to get along and just be high. So, and y'all just enjoy yourself. Stop being so angry and mad all the time. Stop being so competitive all the time. I've said this before, and I try to say it every time I'm on here. Stop starting certain things, whether it's business, a project, a hobby. Stop starting these things just to show somebody what you can do. Stop starting all these fucking projects when you know it ain't in you. Like, you know that's not something you want to do, but you just want to show somebody else that you can do it. That shit takes so much time away from the potential of you being the person that you really are. Because at the end of the day, what you do don't make nobody shit. Like, what you eat don't make me shit. Like, it's like a lot of people be like, girl, you don't never on Christmas time. I always post a picture of the Christmas tree before the gifts go up on there. I'm not big on posting the Christmas tree with all her gifts piled up. And first of all, bitch, I'm not trying to get robbed. Second of all, again, you seeing this tree with all these gifts that my only child is getting. How has it benefiting your household? Your kids can't play with these toys. So why am I sitting here? Same thing with the weed pictures, the pill pictures. But then you get mad because you feel like somebody snitched on you, and you snitched on your goddamn self. Like, the fuck? Holding the money up to your ear, spreading the 20s and 1s and 5s on goddamn. Like, it gives me, it's giving, you ain't used to shit. You ain't never had shit, and you don't know what to do with the shit when you get it. Worried about who the fuck got the PPP and who didn't. Why the fuck does it matter? You ain't getting none of that money that person got. Why? Why are we so fucking nosy? See, I be nosy about shit. Don't get me wrong. Y'all post some goddamn fight videos. Oh, I'm watching.
Cause it's more convenient to mind other people's business than to worry about your own self.
But it also points out those that don't have a business of their own. Because, see, like I said, I mind the business that pays. Now, the old me, I remember when I was new to Facebook and I used to see them fight videos, I used to be the first one to share them, laugh. I don't share them. I will watch them bitches because some of them bitches are entertaining, but at the same time, it still gives me the whole insight of, It's always Black Lives Matter when it's a white person hurting a black person. But when you got the two bitches, the black bitches out here fighting, the two black men out here fighting, the double teaming, it's always ghetto fights. It's always black people fighting. And that's what gets shared and broadcasted. But if a tough ass white bitch come up and beat a black bitch ass, it's gonna still be Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. Where's the police? Come get her. Y'all didn't lock her up. Y'all didn't kill her. Y'all gotta
What
pick them
the
up.
hell be on your news feed? Because I be seeing like otters and damn seahorses and shit.
I mean, it's in the most respectful way as hell. I ain't from ratchetness. I'm always have some sprinkle ratchetness. And I fuck ass people. I'm a podcaster. I gotta keep my timeline spicy as fuck so I can come on here and talk about their ass.
I be seeing stuff about baby puppies and stuff.
No, you see the horse video?
No, yeah. Oh no, hell no! I do not want to see that. I mean, I understand y'all gotta do what you gotta do to make glue, but hey, that ain't for me.
I'm sitting. I'm just like, I was amazed, but then I'm just like, so that's what they mean by horse teeth.
That's how they make glue, I think.
Stop playing.
I'm for real.
No. Okay,
yes.
Well, now got a trick I learned in school from science. Go get you some a gallon of whole milk. Pour you some in a motherfucking frying pan and stir that shit until it start getting sticky. Boom. There go use some goddamn glue. Stick that shit together. Do not use the horses, please. Because that shit was traumatizing. But I did like the horse. The horse at the end, she was mad because that nigga couldn't get up there. He couldn't get up there. And she kicked that nigga afterwards. Like, get your ass out there.
Like, what did they do to that horse? Lord,
it was a whole bag. Like, how is that your job? Like, how do you get up every day? Well, I gotta go hold the bag for the horse.
Why did you sign up for this? How much you getting paid?
And I'm like, he's strong too, so imagine on that goddamn bag. On the whole goddamn sleeve for a horse. It's a small
That's
word.
ridiculous.
Motherfucker better pay me a lot. If you expose me to this type of shit,
you ain't finna pay me nothing, because you know what they say about white women. I ain't going nowhere near that fucking horse.
Then
fuck that horse.
That nigga compared to you can't even go see that shit. Look, you ain't gonna come home with these high expectations after work.
No.
What you feeding the horse? Give it to my
I'm not fixing to feed the stereotype. No, ma'am.
What's the stereotype, sir?
I'm not finna say it. I'm not finna, because you know what they say about white women. You know what they say. I'm not into it. I'll never be into it.
They say they gotta get it from somewhere, too.
Hell no. Hell no. Bitch, no.
Yeah, I really changed my mind though, because I do want to farm, but I don't want any horses. I'm good. I don't want any horses.
Boy.
What?
The hell with a damn horse.
Yeah, I don't want any horses. I'll stick with the cows and the sheep and I don't really want any horses. That responsibility meter just jumped up a little bit. I'm not that responsible.
Mm-mm.
Let me see what else we got. I want to send a shout out to my homie from Albany, Georgia. Shout out to T-Map. He has a new movie called Pieces that's featuring Omar Gooding. And it's his first starring role. So I want to send much love to him. And
that's my hometown. That's where I'm at.
I mean, yeah, I want to see, because I remember, you know what, and I always support him. I always watch the movies. But I remember it was a couple of, probably at the beginning of the year. He shocked the hell out of me. He still got my very first mixtape CD. And he posted it. He was like, shout out to one of the hardest musicians and shit, you know, out of all that. And I'm like, who, me? Me?
That's dope.
Not me. on. Thank you. Just saying. It's on the records. On the records. Did I see the comments? Did we? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. We didn't read the comments from that from those text messages because I had to go find it on my page. So, as far as the friend that was jealous of the other friend, Bianca and Shar, someone said at least she was open with her jealousy. Some of them would secretly cut you down or spiritually hurt you. Plus, Bianca's was never your friend. She doesn't mind your achievements once it doesn't happen before her. It must only happen with her or after her, but not before her. And what's sad is Bianca's mother is just as toxic. Shar, girl, those prayers you said hard, allow God to expose your real enemy. Somebody said, this whole conversation gives me anxiety. Sometimes you outgrow people. That's what happened here. Let me stop there. That is so true. People, it is okay to outgrow people, places, and things because the blessings that are for you are for you. You're not obligated to take anybody with you on your blessings. That is yours. That was put in your lap for you to do what you're supposed to do. Just saying. Yes, ma'am.
She preaching now. You preaching now. I didn't have nothing to say. It's just Minister Tanita up in here tonight.
Dilly beloved.
Dilly beloved. She preaching tonight now, doggone it.
No, but I'm saying what God gives you is for you and you alone. Stop trying. And I say this from true, transparent experience. I have always been that chick that wanted everybody around me to eat. Every time a blessing came,
you want to share it. You want to have people to share it with.
Got this. Oh, let me send you the link. Let me send you this. Let me send you the information. And I ain't even hit orientation yet.
Right.
Like, it's okay. I have learned, and you know, I really say California was the best move for me. Because when I was in Georgia, no shade to Georgia or whatever, but when I was in Albany, I always had something to do because somebody was always asking me to go here, go there. I was one that threw cookouts, so everybody knew where I stayed at. So it was pop-ups. Ooh, we finna do this, we finna do that. And it wasn't time to get to know me. So coming here and literally not knowing anybody, literally can lay across my bed and say, I'm gonna get some sleep unless it's a fucking delivery. Don't nobody come to my house because don't nobody know where I live at. Right. That is ultimate peaceful shit that gave me the time to get to know who I am. So when I get blessings, great news, great opportunities, I've learned how to sit on shit until it's complete. And once I've actually touched it, actually started that new position or actually achieved that goal that was put in front of me, I ain't sharing shit. I had a conversation with somebody that said that I should be more open to teaching people how to do graphic design, how to do t-shirts, how to do resin art, how to do when I get that webinar schedule, I'll put that link up there where you can pay me for my information, because here's the thing. It's not so much as I'm being selfish and I don't want to help nobody. I went to school to learn how to do graphic design.
Right.
And graphic design, which led to Photoshop, which led to printing and packaging, which only taught me how to make the dye boxes for people that want to make their own, or myself, if I want to make my own wine or my own perfume or my own lip gloss, I can go on my iMac and make a whole dye box to put that product in. That's what school taught me. That t-shirt, that heat press machine, this resin art, didn't nobody teach me this shit. I have trial and error every time. But through trial and error, you get better. So my confusion is, why should my blood, sweat, and tears be diminished by me sitting here and taking the time out of my day and say, yeah, girl, so what you do is you get it and then you do this. And then, so I'm going to keep you from messing up. No, I'm going to keep Lyric from messing up. Because see, that is my priority to make sure I step in front of those potholes and those distractions that I went through in life. So she knows, okay, instead of going straight, step to your right. You on the clear path. I'm not finna give no grown ass people free information when I still got student loans where I paid for my goddamn schooling.
Right.
I don't get it. And if I'm wrong, I will agree to disagree because I don't feel like I'm wrong. But at the same time, me helping you is saying, if a person asks me, oh, where you get your heat press from? Amazon. So that means, Sally Sue, go to Amazon and type in heat press. Which one you get is on you. You just ask me where I purchased it from. Don't ask me where I get my fucking color changing vinyl from. Don't ask me where I get my 3D puff vinyl from. Don't ask me where I get. Don't do it because you're not gonna get your feelings hurt, or you may feel bad because I'm gonna leave you on red. Ooh. This is my livelihood. Not knocking nobody, not saying I never work a 9 to 5 again, but I chose to walk away from a great paying 9 to 5 because what I make now is better than the 9 to 5. But I'm greedy, so trust, don't leave it. My ass liable to grab one as long as it's working from home and be right good back with it. But what I'm saying is, it's a difference from mentoring you and encouraging you to holding your hand.
Right.
Motherfucking work, man.
And everybody ain't meant to go with you.
Man.
Where you go, everybody ain't meant to go with you.
God gave everybody their own individual talent.
And your success will expose fake people.
Of course.
Because the more you focus on you, the less you're focused on the people that's being fake.
And then they say you acting funny.
Yep, and then they say you acting funny, and that's how they expose themselves.
Again, like the one I was born into told me I'm acting funny. Oh, that little money. Oh, you letting that little money get to your head. You think you all that now. I never told you what my income was. I didn't realize it was showing. But your slip is showing. If you jealous, just say that. With your ring stones ass. But
Blue?
Blue blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh my God. They ain't got drip for sale. They got rhinestones for sale.
Not rhinestone.
The rhinestones.
You gotta come a little better than that.
No, and then that's what I'm saying. People in my family, and I love my family, but it'd be funny because the first thing some people in my family would say is, when you get mad, you just go too far. If you are aware of that, why take me so far? If you are aware that I don't play fair when it's my turn, why put yourself in the line of fire? My zero fucks that are given, that goes for everybody. If you toxic, I'ma cut your ass out. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care if you gave birth to me. I don't care if you a blood relative. I don't care if you was my man or was potentially my man, my friend. If you're toxic, your ass gotta go. Ho, ho, ho. Your ass must go. I don't care if people agree with my lifestyle, regardless of what I'm doing, whether I'm being a podcaster, whether I'm doing music, whether I'm doing nails, whether I'm making drinks, whether I'm doing resin art, whether I'm doing shirts, whether I'm doing ministering. It's all on my plate for me to eat off of. I put it there. Didn't nobody give me shit.
Right.
People say, why you do all this stuff? Because I can. By myself. I don't have no workers. I do thank God. Shout out to Rand, because that's my assistant. She go to me to every event, every pop-up event, and help me set up. And the blessed part about it is she don't ask me for a dime. I still make sure I bless her though, but she don't ask me for a dime. But I don't know. People are just weird. Hold on, let me finish reading these comments. There should never, ever be anything that comes in between a friendship if it's a true friendship. Not a job, not money, not anything. She should have been happy for Shar for doing what was best for her. Bianca therapy to get some help with that. That's a serious thing. She's going to spend her whole life worrying about where everyone else is, that she ignores her own growth process.
Yes.
Man,
Yes.
you're going to forever be left behind watching somebody else play.
Mm-hmm. Because you ain't never going to know unless you put yourself out there. And that's like her talking about, you're a people person. I'm not a people person. Like, you don't try to be a people person. So how do you know? Like, you
They
can't
train.
you can't say what you wouldn't be successful at if you ain't at least tried.
I got my first 2 jobs at 15 working at McDonald's and Walmart because they was in the same parking lot in Jacksonville, Arkansas. That was my first job. I didn't know I was a people person. Hell, but after a while, I became a people person. I worked at every Waffle House in Albany, Georgia. I didn't know I was gonna be good at being a waitress. Hell, I done got slapped on the ass. I done been people that got been rude, but I did it because you do what you have to do until you can do what you want to do.
Exactly.
You ain't gonna always find that dream job. I tell people this all the time. You can always get a job while you have a job. If you're on a sucky job, put some more applications in and watch how them jobs come in. You gonna always get a job. It's easy as hell to get a job if you already got one. But if you sitting around without no job, it's gonna be a little bit harder because you're already stressed because you don't let yourself get in a rut, and now you need whatever you need financially, and you trying to apply to all these jobs. Your mind ain't even into it. You gonna go into that interview, your mind ain't gonna be because this ain't really what you want to do. But guess what? You better go to that fast food. Hey, are people out here in California making $15 to flip motherfucking burgers? Shit. Thankfully, I ain't gotta go back, but think I won't flip no motherfucking burgers. I'm a go-getter. I'm gonna get the job done. Cause I know once I secured, I remember when I first moved out here. The first place that hired me when I first moved out here, payment I had just left Georgia. Minimum wage there was $7.25. I moved here. Minimum wage was $9.75. That itself excited me because shit, we was doing bad in Georgia. I got hired at fucking Little Caesars. You know how mad I was coming home every motherfucking night, smelling like goddamn piece flour dust, all cornmeal all over my motherfucking clothes and pants. And all I heard was from my child was, "Did you bring a free pizza home? Did you bring free?" I was sick of Little Caesars. But 2 weeks into Little Caesars, I was still applying for other jobs. Target Warehouse called me. Boom. Left Little Caesars like a hot pocket and went on over to the Target Warehouse. Worked at Target Warehouse. Worked my ass off. It was a good paying job, but it was through a tip service. While working for them, Best Buy called me. I was at Best Buy for 4 damn years before the pandemic. I ain't mad though, because see, it's over and it's legal. Let me tell y'all something. When they furloughed us, I left Best Buy because I didn't want to go to work. I went to work. I went back a week, and wearing that mask all motherfucking day irritated my soul. But I got furloughed at that bitch. And we got furloughed. That's my first time ever in life being. The way these folks in California fuck with their people, they citizens. Honey, to sit at home and get paid for 2 to 3 weeks of regular pay without going in, and then turn it to unemployment where they was paying damn near $17.50 a week. I was like, shit. No offense to people that lost people during the pandemic, but I was like, shit. Pandemic, do your thing. Shit. Let me sit here and gather up my supplies so I can get ready to do my exit, because that was my blessing. That was my confirmation, because I had been thinking about it. Because I've had my degree since 2016, but I started my business in 2015. But I kept putting it to the back burner because I was a full-time worker, making other people's dream come true, being the employee of the month, always MVP, certificates, awards, everything for being the best employee ever.
Mm-hmm.
So my take on it was, if I can be this good for them, why the fuck I can't be that good for myself?
Right.
Let me manifest and make my dreams come true, because obviously I got what it takes to run a business, because I'm succeeding over here with somebody else. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm still in it to win it, but now I've gotten to another level where I gotta sit back and be like, shit, it's time for me to get some employees. And I ain't ready. I've told you this already. Hope I'm not ready. I don't want to. I'm not ready. They can't do nothing for me but social media. I know. I still got time. Shit me.
Still got time.
I'm not. Can't nobody do my shirts. Can't nobody do my resin art. Can't nobody do my podcast. All they can do is promote for me and do social media stuff. That's the only thing I need advertising for. I need somebody who gonna come in and generate them goddamn orders compared to the ones I already got. Because I told you how I was sit here minding my business, enjoying my day, and I get hit up for orders, which I love. Don't get me wrong. I'm not an aggressive salesperson. I'm not gonna push my business down your throat. If I see somebody looking for something, boom, I shoot you an inbox. I heard you were looking for somebody to customize t-shirts. Here's my website. Boom, boom, there it is. People order from me and love me for the quality that I give. That for me is all it takes. I'm not gonna beat you side to head with climaxdesigns.net, climaxdesigns.net. Go. You'll find it. It's on Google. You can Google me. I mean, it's there. And I don't know nobody else shirts that's lasting over 6 years that doesn't crack, fade, appeal. I don't know nobody else that's doing color changing words, UV activated words. They'll catch on soon enough. And that's cool. When you catch on by yourself and figure it out yourself, I won't have an issue with it at all. But if you expect me,
because it's gonna be popular.
If you expected me to tell you how to do it, you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be big mad for a long time. I'm not finna walk through that step. Not when that's one of my top selling goddamn products. I'm not finna do it. Then on top of that, right, they gonna wait till it's popular and then they gonna come around. You still do them color changing shirts? You thought they was bad because they're $100 now? Wait till them bitches about $250.
Right. Because of the demand. Supply and demand, baby.
Just like them chessboards. Them chessboards $125. That's without the shipping and handling and tax. So, and people buying them. So I'm just saying that's what lets me know. Because at first I did waver a little bit. I'm like, is my price too? Then I had to remember who the fuck I was and where the fuck I stayed. No, because the supply's high as hell. But people don't think about your supply. People don't think about your overhead. People don't think about the labor. It took me a week to make that fucking chessboard and each piece. I'm not throwing nobody no shit together. I'm not going to sell you everything I make. I'm at high energy when I'm making it. My heart is full when I'm making it. It's positive vibes when I'm making it. And I'm taking my time. I'm not finna sell you no bullshit that I wouldn't even use. That's my name going out there. These are my babies. Like, I put my all in my work. Nah, this ain't the fish plate that I'm selling to pay a bill. Sorry.
Now, you keep talking about all this food. We're going to have to get up off here because you're making me hungry.
Let me go to the next comment.
Child.
These the people that think people don't support them when really they have nothing going on. Shit. A word. It be the main one that say don't nobody support them. Yeah. Great example of difference in priorities. Great example of willingness to work for what you want and work ethics. And even a better example of the adult understanding and behavior of knowing how to take care of yourself. I have a 33-year-old daughter. Hold on. I have a 33-year-old daughter who says the very same negative things, but always complains about not having this or that. Some people totally miss the boat and limit themselves. I won't do anything immoral or illegal, but I'm not too proud to wait tables, work factories, or pump gas for that matter. Grad school ain't cheap, but that girl is going to wind up angry, depressed, and lonely and needing a therapist one day. And I'll be the one she sits in front of looking at her while she hands me those very boring and old excuses. You stick to your guns. You're going far. Yes, honey. Yes, yes, yes. That is true.
Say it. You better say it.
I like what he said. I won't do nothing illegal or immoral.
Right.
What's
A
what's
word.
what's immoral though? What's really immoral?
You know it's immoral.
With myself?
I
Cause
think what he means by immoral is like going out and selling drugs or like gang banging or stuff like that to get money.
look, that's
You know
illegal.
what I'm saying? Hooking.
Them girls out there selling their cooch is not immoral. They know what they got to do. Whether
Well,
they
that's somebody's opinion. I'm just telling you my take on what he might have meant by that. I fully support the naked hustle. Look, go and
whether
do your thing.
their next hit or they doing it to pay some bills. They is doing their thing.
Do it. Do it. Hey, look. Just because I wouldn't do it don't mean you shouldn't do it.
Exactly. Just because they ain't got no, no, man, no, you shouldn't do it. But get in and get out. Just don't stay.
Right.
Get in. Stripping was
Be
not a
safe.
get in and get out.
Be careful in these streets. Corona
Pay
is out there.
pay attention to who isn't clapping for you. This is a real thing. Some friends are too envious of you to be happy for you.
That's just like you were talking about earlier with the little condescending jokes. You can always tell when you're on your way by people that make little condescending jokes about, well, how you doing with your little project? How your little business going? This and that. Mm. Like,
You can't be friends with someone who wants your life. That'd be scary for me though. I'm gonna admit
you
that.
ain't never lied. I had a friend that wanted to be me so bad.
That give me creep vibes.
I had a
Cause
friend who wanted to be me so bad that, and also her husband was looking at me as an example for how she should be. And I was like, I can't. I'm going home.
yeah, cause
It's a vibe. You can tell.
I know I'm a very important motherfucker. I know I have a great. I know I'm
But
good.
there are women out there who will allow their husband to put them down in front of other people, whether it's their friends or not. But it'd be especially if they're friends, if they'd be like, oh well,
I don't never want to hear a motherfucker say, "You should be more like Climax." No, she should be whoever the fuck she want to be. No,
it sometimes it don't even be a thing about what they say. It'd be like, well, damn, this or this. And then people start getting offended by like me being me. Like, how you gonna be offended so much that you become obsessed? Get out of here.
I don't even compare my daughter to other people, other kids, other situations. Like I parents say, well, why you can't be like so and so? Because they get this and they get all A's and they get. I would never work on being the best you that you can be. I
Don't
would.
be in competition with nobody, because at the end of the day, it's not about who's winning the fucking race. We all down here at the bottom. We're trying to get out. We're trying to make it out.
Mm-mm.
There's nobody out here, I believe, that's better than you, but also, you know, there's nobody that you can look at and say, damn, I wish I could do that. You really can't do that. I mean, unless you're just physically incapable, I guess. If you want to run and you wheelchair bound, don't think about it. But
Yeah. This person said, "This is terrible. I understand having an amazing bond, but if an opportunity is brought to you, you should take it. Why should you put something given to you on hold waiting for someone else? Never watch someone else's food while yours is getting cold." She took it too personally and envious of her, and that is very unfortunate. I think we all been here with people in different stages of life. I had people get mad I went away to college and didn't stay home. I
yeah,
don't want like that. Like I said, in my younger days, yes, I can sit here and recap and remember certain situations that proved to me that yes, they really were bitter and spiteful. But then I had a lot of time to, meditate and think on stuff when I first moved here. Like I said, when I used to hear certain things happen to people that either I went to school with or I used to hang out with, in different lifestyles or whatever. And I'd be like, we was walking the same path. How did you get there?
Right.
Like, I thought we was together. I guess when I look back, you know what I'm saying, you took another route or something, because we started this path on the same. We was going the same route. Where did you jump off at? Where did you get lost at? I didn't even know that you weren't walking with me no more. But don't blame me because you got curious and went to the right and I'm still going straight.
Right.
We all got the same 24 hours. What you do with yours is completely up to you. We've been on here an hour and 25 minutes. So I'm going to leave it with this and then I'm going to let you leave it with something. But basically, just like I just said, we all have the same 24 hours in the same days of the week. What you do with yours is completely up to you. But don't get upset with what somebody else is doing with their times and their days. Like the young lady said, don't watch my plate because yours going to get cold while you watching me. Make your own dreams, aspirations. Make something out yourself for you. Don't try to prove nothing to nobody else. It's not a competition. You ain't stop running these imaginary fucking races. Like, I done had motherfuckers running races with me and I ain't even not supposed to put my sneakers on. Like, for real. Let's stop running these races with imaginary people. Look in the mirror and say what you want to say. Do your affirmations. Say what you want to accomplish. Say what you want to be. Say what you want to do, but do it for you and your goals and your achievements. Stop trying to impress others. It's all on you, Hope.
I'm gonna just go back to what you said before about outgrowing people. It's okay to outgrow people, and you can't take everybody with you where you're going. If you're trying to move forward, everybody might not be ready to move forward. And it's like, I don't know if you ever heard the saying of the man. I don't know who it was that said. I think it was a deacon or something, but he said, some people are 10-gallon people. You can't fill a 10-gallon person with a simple glass of water. What you eat don't make me shit. That's like, just like you say. So, I mean, yeah, everybody can't go with you where you're going. So you're gonna have to leave some people behind, and it's gonna hurt. And you never know, then people could come back into your life after they've done their own growing. But you can't put yourself on hold just because somebody else, you know, is refusing to grow. That's not up to you. That's up to them. I mean, and if you're one of those people that's always telling yourself what you can't do or what you won't do or what you don't want to do, this or that, well, you ain't never gonna know unless you put yourself out there to find out. And then if you try something and it don't work out for you, whatever. But how you gonna know if you don't try?
Okay,
And
so
I think that ties back into what you were saying before about, doing stuff just to prove to other people. Like, don't do something just because, for the purpose of saying that you can prove it to somebody.
yeah,
Because at the end of the day, that don't matter.
don't lower your worth, because if you gotta lower your worth for it, they not worth it.
Right.
Um,
You know your worth and you know your value. So,
Before we leave, I do gotta pull two cards. I'm sorry,
oh,
and they can answer them later in the chat. Not gonna do that one though. A man is dating a woman. She becomes pregnant. Once the baby is born, he finds out she didn't give the child his last name. He breaks up with her. Is he overreacting? I'm just gonna say no. Lyric ain't got her deadbeat last name. I refuse to do it. Not saying,
Jackson got his daddy's last name, but I could see where I might want to change it. And I don't care if he overreacts. That's on him.
yeah, I've been saying, not saying that this particular person in this question was a deadbeat, but I'm just saying. And don't get me wrong, God just knows what to do, because I actually, at the hospital, he didn't have his driver's license. And in Memphis, if you don't have your ID, they won't let you sign. So for one, that's the reason she didn't. I filled out the birth certificate. I did put the last name on there, but God said no, that ain't what they're gonna do. So when all her paperwork came, it had Brown on it. So hey, who am I to argue? He knew
Right.
that. He understood the assignment. Your friend with benefits arrives at your house unannounced. They text, "I'm outside," and you are in bed with the person you hope will become your significant other. What do? That's a whole situation. Not a whole, but a whole situation. So your side piece done popped up on you. First of all, bitch, why does he know where you stay at? Tisk, 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 tisk. But you're in bed with the person you want to be with, which also takes me back to, if this is who you want to be with, why was you cheating on with a side person in the first place?
Right. Why you got a side person? I'm gonna just go on and say my ex would do some shit like that, maybe, probably so, or the dude that I might have was talking to before I met the person that I think would be my significant other, because it could never be me talking to two people at the same time. I just don't, I don't vibe like that.
Right.
But if the dude I was talking to before and I just cut him off and didn't say shit else to him, pull up and be like, I'm outside, you're gonna be like, you want to leave, because
I ain't responding. I can't relate because, like I said, yeah, I don't have the type of time that these people that juggle people have. Believe it or not, and I know a lot of people don't understand this, I don't have the ability to lie. I'm too fucking open. My emotions, I wear everything on my sleeve. You can see, it's people that used to see my Facebook live when somebody came in, I could be reading the comments and there's some fuck shit, and my whole facial expressions change. I can't lie. I'm gonna tell you how it is. But yeah, I can't juggle a whole bunch of people. Okay, last one. Have you ever kissed a person of the same sex? Duh. Yes, I think we all have.
yes.
So
So
see, there you go. Too far. That's some goddamn.
what you want me to say?
I said, it was a simple yes or no, Hope. Yes or no.
Several.
Look, we ain't got no after party time.
Yeah, I'm hungry. I love y'all. I got to go though.
Love y'all too. Everybody, love, positivity, prosperity. See you next Saturday. Deuces. Bye, love.